A General Overview of Sikhism by Shah Goyal. So let's go over some general information about Sikhism. It was born in Punjab in the late 15th century, which is actually quite late compared to other religions. Islam was born in the 600s, Christianity in the beginning of AD, 0 AD, BC, Hinduism before that, thousands of years old. So Sikhism is much more of a recent religion. It was founded by Guru Nanak, who lived from 1469 to 1539, and 9 other gurus followed him. And the gurus are essentially religious leaders for the Sikhs. The scripture Guru Granth Sahib, the Granth as the guru, is now the sole guru. So after the 10 human gurus, the soul of the guru transferred into the scripture, and now it's used as the religious figure and the most holy thing in Sikhism. And currently, there are 30 million Sikhs in the world, the 5th largest religion in the world. After Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, all those major religions, Sikhism is the 5th one. And most of them are in fact in Punjab and in India, though there's also a great amount outside of Punjab and India in general. And on the right is a symbol of the Sikh, and it's a symbol that they use to represent themselves. So there are 10 gurus of Sikhism. As mentioned before, Guru Nanak, who lived from 1469 to 1539, Guru Angad, 1504 to 1552, Guru Amar Das, 1479 to 1574, Guru Ram Das, from 1534 to 1581, Guru Arjan, from 1563 to 1606, Guru Har Gobind, from 1595 to 1644, Guru Har Rai, from 1630 to 1661, Guru Har Krishnan, in 1656 1664, and Guru Tegh Bahadur, 1621 to 1675, and Guru Gobind Singh from 1666 1708. As you can see, it's 10 gurus lived from about a 300-year period, and an interesting fact about Guru Har Krishnan is that when his father died, so he took over and he became a guru at less than the age of 8, and then he died quite early on in his life. He only was guru for 2 years, making him the shortest guru of all. And on the right, you can see some of these pictures of the 10 gurus, and the center is obviously Guru Nanak. So it's the religious beliefs of the Sikhs. They believe there is one God, so they're monotheistic, compared to like Hinduism, Greek mythology, or they're polytheistic, where they believe in multiple gods. They believe that everyone is equal, and that no one has more rights than others. They also believe that everyone has equal access to God. It doesn't matter if you're not from Punjab, or you're not from India, or you're not originally born Sikh. Everyone still has that equal access to God, and which makes it quite a diverse crowd. They stress about good life is living as a community and helping others, and this is a very stressed topic in Sikhism. Like the sense of community and helping others, and being compassionate and being respectful. Sikhism really emphasizes on those ideas. They believe in reincarnation similarly to Hinduism and Buddhism. There's karma as well that determines how you're born. They must draw God's attention to them through mukti. Similarly to Hinduism and Buddhism, once you establish a good enough connection with God, or you pray enough, or you reach a state of enlightenment, you can end the cycle of reincarnation. And Sikhism, in this specific case, it's getting his attention through mukti, and such as meditation and devotion to the Creator, putting your heart out for Him. And again, one of the most stressed things is compassion. Here's it's a Sikh praying. So next, there's the dastar, or headwear. This is the blue headwear that the man is wearing on the right. It represents equality, honor, self-respect, courage, spirituality, and piety. Okay. And of course, those are quite large symbolic things, and Sikhs hold these very dearly. The 10 Sikh Guru created 5 articles of faith, including one about unshorn hair, which the dastar in fact deals with. And dastar was originally used by the first Guru. It's iconic in Sikhism. Internationally, it's also recognized similarly. It's It represents honor and self-respect, as some places give out dastars or turbans as a way of showing bravery or honor. Another thing is their hair is never cut. Right? So under their turbans they have very long hair, and as you can see his beard isn't shaved, they don't shave their beards. And they have many different styles. There's about 12 major ones, and the man's wearing on the right is quite simple, in fact. So let's just go over some religious sites of Sikhs. So they have the Golden Temple, which is probably one of the most famous places in the world. It's in Amritsar, the holy city of the Sikhs. It was founded in 1574 by the fourth Sikh Guru, Guru Ram Das. It serves 100,000 people a day for free. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your intentions are. If you come down and sit, and you will be served with food. It's also just a huge amount of people, 100,000. There's not that many in Cherry Hill even. Actually there is, but you still get my point. It's actually a level down to signify that one must be humble, and that one must step down and release their ego in order to connect with God. It's actually made of silver, not actually fully made of gold, but it does have a 24 karat gold covering, and it is the holiest temple to the Sikhs. Just watch on this temple, and let's go into the next one. So it's the 5 talks. So talks in Persian quite literally translate to in the imperial throne, and they release messages to answer the community whenever there's a question. They'll take a page, a quote from the book, the holy book, and release it out and to answer whatever religious question arises in the community. So the Kal Takht is a superior talk. It's the greatest talk, as it was created by a guru himself. There are currently 3 talks in Punjab, 2 in Bihar. Again, it acts like an authority figure. It makes decisions for the Sikh religion, Sikh community, and acts like a judge, essentially. There are also pilgrimage sites for Sikhs, and it's quite common for them to go. It's also quite a big thing for Sikhs to go through all 5 talks. And that was Sikhism in a nutshell. I hope you could learn quite a lot about Sikhism and explore the religion on your own.